So another news update, something that has really, I mean, it's going to impact us here soon. It's going to impact your everyday lives. It's going to impact the lives probably of your children. So just let's buckle up. Let's get ready physically and emotionally, because you know how these things work. When other countries start, it's like a domino effect. When other countries start doing things and making things like illegal or legal again, or whatever the laws of the, sometimes depending on influence and who the president is and the relationships with those countries and those world leaders, then that influence comes over here. So when we heard this news, we knew it might be semi sort of a slight issue for the United States.
What are we doing?
Because Kim Jong-Un just banned hot dogs in North Korea. If today and for the foreseeable future, you are caught eating and consuming a hot dog, either in public or in the privacy of your own home, someone from the North Korean government will come and get you, put you in the back of a van with a blindfold on and handcuffs around your wrist, and they will drop you off at a labor, not concentration camp, a labor camp, and they will work you 18 hours a day, pretty much probably until you die.
What are we doing?
And if for whatever reason Kim Jong-Un doesn't really like you, or I don't know, maybe you're trying to eat, you were like caught eating 2 hot dogs at once, then it's probably like an instant beheading in the streets. All I'm saying is, get rid of the dog. If you're you should probably start preparing. If you are a United States hot dog cart connoisseur and or vendor and or business operator that relies on something like a Hachi dog or a hot dog cart, TikTok, home dog, hot dog supplier, you might want to start looking for a new profession, because once Trump gets wind of this, he's going to be like, well, if Kim Jong-Un is banning hot dogs over in North Korea, hey, what up, United States? No more hot dogs. Oscar Mayer who?
What are we doing?
Kim Jong-un is allegedly trying his best to expunge any Western influence. Right, and this is why he's doing this, by the way. This is why he's projecting this new law, because he believes that hot dogs are too much of a Western, aka American, influence on his people. Okay, sorry, I'm burping up the 2 hot dogs I got for $1 from the gas station down the street as we speak.
What are we doing?
2 hot dogs for $1 in America will get you a lifetime of a labor camp sentence in North Korea, because Kim Jong-un has made it illegal. Kim Jong-un has recently been on a tear, banning all kinds of delicious treats, fearing that they represent values unaligned with North Koreans' way of life. But considering the North Korean way of life seems to include a lot of starvation, the ban seems a little counterintuitive. But hey, why feed people when they can just allegedly ban hot dogs for being too American? Am I right? You know what I mean? So if this does in fact go through as a law, I'm pretty sure if it doesn't, he'll just behead someone else. It wouldn't be the first time Kim Jong-un has banned food from being eaten in his country. Taekyeobokki is a delicious South Korean dish made up of rice cakes served in a soupy sauce of Korean chili pepper. Banned it, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't like South Korea up in North Korea. And if Western influence like the United States has too much influence, is something he hates, is South Korean influence, you know what I mean?
What are we doing?
In addition to labeling hot dogs as treasonous in the country of North Korea, there are also reports of anyone seeking a divorce in North Korea will be punished with a sentence to labor camp as well, for 1 to 6 months. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for a place to go now that Donald Trump is president in the United States. North Korea seems like a good second choice.
What are we doing?
You know? And I think it's great. I mean, hey, we support, I think, after talking to a few people, I think we should 100%, I think we should 100% follow suit. If Donald Trump is listening, because I know his buddy Elon does, he gave me these glasses. And so if Donald Trump's listening, listen, let's get RFK on it. Let's ban the dogs, dude. Let's ban the dogs in the United States. You know what I'm talking about?
What are we doing?
Why not? Follow suit. They're terrible for you. I heard a story. A little birdie told me that like some guy who lived to be 115 years old, he said the only regret he ever had in his 115 years of life is that when he was 30, he ate one single hot dog. He never had one before. He never had one again. That hot dog fucked him up, put him in the hospital for like 2 years because of how disgusting and not used to, his body system wasn't used to the disgustingness of the hot dog, and it like fucked him up real bad. And so that's like the one thing he said before he died. Hey, don't eat hot dogs.
What are we doing?
And so, I mean, I'm all for, you know what I mean? If we need to get rid of the dogs, it's fine. But I think what Trump should do is on his first day, since we've already changed it to the Gulf of America, step 2, I think we need to change Niagara Falls, at least half of it to the America Falls. Instead of Niagara Falls, it's going to be America Falls. And then immediately after that, RFK Jr. needs to come out into the podium and single-handedly ban the selling and eating of hot dogs in America.
What are we doing?
Ballparks are going to have to figure it out. Sell the pizza, sell the popcorn, sell the chicken fingers, still sell all the other shit food in this country that's killing us quickly. But just get rid of, you know what I mean? Like, keep everything else that's killing, but get rid of the hot dogs. Everyone, we're going to have to figure it out. I'm sorry if you just invested thousands of dollars in a brand new hot dog cart. I'm sorry if you thought that like we were going to resurrect a hot dog style business. I'm sorry if you've been serving hot dogs in the small town you live in for the last, I don't know, 120 years. But unfortunately, come 2025, probably sometime in February before Valentine's Day, because you know, hot dog, they sell, every single grocery store reports they sell the most hot dogs the day before, during, and after Valentine's Day. It's every year's the highest day, the highest 3 days for the sale of raw and fully cooked hot dogs in this country is Valentine's Day.
What are we doing?
And so probably like February 1st, RFK is going to come out, Trump's going to come out, Elon's going to come out on stage and announce their first initiative to health up this country, because if the government's going to end up paying for our health care, we're not going to keep killing ourselves with hot dogs. So we're going to have to get rid of them. If you run the Jesus Dog chapter of your college campus and provide free hot dogs to the drunk people walking back to their dorms every Friday and Saturday and Sunday night, you got to shut it down. Either change it to burgers or shut down Jesus Dogs, dude. Whatever type of hot dog business you're doing, it's coming to a halt here in the next, I'm thinking probably month or two. Be on the lookout once Trump and all of his friends get wind that North Korea and Kim Jong-Un are cutting bitches' heads off because they're out here on the streets eating hot dogs in the middle of New York City. It's a no-go. Slice and dice. Your hand gets cut off instantly from a police officer. It's the new law. Shut it down. No more hot dogs in this cunt.
What are we doing?
And that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much what we have to look forward to this year in 2025. What a welcome back. What a great welcome back this is.